Hello, welcome. I'm Ronald the Powerwork Builder, and we're finishing up with bag 5 of our Technic Toyota Supra. So we'll jump right into it. Just need to identify the parts. Okay, and then get a little Toyota symbol. All right. And so that's what we're looking at for the first part of stage 5. Now we need this little elbow and one of these guys. And you want to make sure that the bend in it is going up. Let's see. There's a little piece. Yep. So that'll look like that. And then we'll put 2 orange pieces on there, but I gotta get them on the right way. And not the easiest things to take off if you start to put it on the wrong way. Okay. So then we'll put that on there. And then we need this piece and this piece. It looks like a collar. And then the other end of, so like that. And then this goes in here. All right. So then we'll make the other side of that piece to fit it all together. Again, want to make sure that the bend goes up. Oh, I missed a piece on the end of that one. Goes like that. Okay, wait a minute. This. Why does this one not seem to be? Oh, never mind. This goes on there. And then this goes here. And then you put those little yellow things on the end. I mean, I suppose you could put them on the piece that you were building, because they connect to the end. But they were saying to put this on first and then. But anyways, so that's the way that looks. Now we're going to extend onto that with this piece. Skipping the first hole. So that way you still got some length on it. But it butts up nicely with the orange piece. And then, let's see, then we need to grab this piece. And a gray little stick. More of our fancy little door pieces. I should use a lot of these fancy little door pieces on this build. Okay, so that's the way that looks, and then I need that there, and I need this here. And then this goes on here. Just like that. And then I know we're building the other one on the other side. So just trying to identify, there we go, there's the wing. There's that piece. This piece. We need this. And then that. And we need this. And that and this. And then this goes on this side. There you go. And then this goes on the car. Provided I can get this little tab in there without it keep moving on me. These little stud tabs don't want to go in very well, especially when they're brand new. And then these ones want to twist because, well, that's what they're supposed to do. There. Finally got that stubborn thing in there. So, there you go. Just, sometimes you just struggle with the end of these things not wanting to, you know, go into the holes that they're designated for. Okay, so I need this piece right here. That's what I'm looking for. And then I need this. Now I need that. I need the other end. And I need that one, other end. So, yeah. And then this goes on this end. Okay. So then I need one of those little tiny gray doors. That, and then this goes together. So we're looking like that so far. And we'll slip this in here. Where's my other? Here it is. Wanted to play hide and seek, but it lost because I found. So this is actually the tail that we're making. Okay, that, and then I need these little fin pieces. Oh, where's my other little fin piece? Oh, there it is. All right, well, that's all we do with that. Well, we put it on the car, but I mean, so then just slap it over that, and there you go. Now we got a tail. All right, moving on to the next part. Put 4 of these black pins in. On the side, and then looks like we're putting 2 in the front. And then we're going to put this surprised they only wanted 2, and there's a hole for 3, but you know. Okay, so then put this on the sides. And we'll make another one of these little wing things. And then this goes on there. And then we'll make the other side. There you go. And then we get to have fun with stickers. But before we have fun with stickers, I'm gonna make the rest of our hood that we've been creating. So put a blue tab through there. So that way it sticks out on each side. And then we want these black tubes. And then we want to put the short end in, leaving the longer end sticking out. So that way it looks like that. And then this goes on the end of our hood. Okay. Now let's have some fun with some stickers. There we go. And then we'll pop that onto our car. Okay, I need two pieces. There's one. And there's the other one. I forgot the two hood pins. There you go. Alright, so then we need, looks like this piece. Yeah, this piece. And we'll put that in there, that in there. And we need number 8. There we go. And then this, will connect to the bottom of that. And this will go on here. This will go up here. looks like this little ball piece goes up here. And then, oh, where's that little funky piece? This will go on our door. Like that. Okay. Alright. And then we need these black pins. Need this. And we need this. Okay. So then, all right, so then we need this piece. Which okay, that doesn't fit right. It's not lining up right. Oh. Okay, well, what did I do wrong here? Oh, I bet you I put this piece in wrong. Like this piece was supposed to go back there. Yeah, okay. All right, there. That all. Yeah, now it all lines up. I just had the bottom part in the wrong hole. Okay, so then oh, yeah, they use this little door piece as a mirror. The little fancy door piece. They call that the mirror. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, now we gotta put the stickers on it. I was waiting until I had it all put together to try to put it on, just that way maybe I could get it all to look nice. So 26. $26, 18. And 4. There you go. And then we'll put that on the car then. Well, you know what? I think this is supposed to be bent in because that's one of the hinge points. And that's what this little red thing does. There you go. So now I got the door on there. Looking nice. I think it's kind of weird though that they wanted a gray piece right there instead of an orange piece. I think that's just looks a little odd, but maybe they were trying to tie it in with the decal. Because you can see there maybe that's what they were trying to go for, was the silver part of the decal. I don't know, I think it looks a little odd, but I can kind of understand what they were probably trying to do with that. But I still would have made I still would have made that orange, and instead of putting the finger way over here on this piece, I would have put it on this piece here. But see, and you can't even really do that with this sticker. I mean, I guess you could do that with the sticker if you wanted to, put it over here. You just have to cut part of the bottom of that sticker off to make it, fit right on there. Anyhow, we'll get on to making our other door here. Like I said, it's just my opinion. I would have done that little part differently. that's, yeah, I gotta find that piece. I dropped one of my pieces earlier, but I chose not to get it until I needed it. Okay. All right, and then this goes on this side. And there's our door on that side. All right, so now we need to put some more clips in here. Some little red pegs in. And put two more of these in on each end. So we're looking like that. All right, and then this goes on the front. This goes on the end. This goes on the end. And this goes in the middle. And that's our roof complete. So then we'll stick that in there. And now we'll finish up by making the dashboard. So, get one of our little black door pieces this time. Alright. And another one of our fancy little door pieces. And then this. Okay. And we'll put a couple more pins in here. And I'll put this on there. This little guy here. Not exactly sure why they couldn't just make one really long piece instead of using a long piece and then a little stud. Alright, and then we need our final sticker, or one of our final stickers. I want to put that on there. Okay, then take our elbow, the yellow thing, and this, and we'll put that through there. Put this here with this. And then use our red pins. This goes on here. It goes there. Sneezes me. Okay. So then this clips on there. This clips on here. One red there. One red there. One orange bit there. One orange bit there. Oh, and then two more red bits. And then the orange bit. And then the gray bit. And then this orange bit. And there's our dashboard and our windshield surround. And then this yeah, I goofed this up a little bit. I gotta just disassemble it just a tiny bit. I goofed up my ends. There we go. There we are, just like that. It's kind of interesting how, you know, but I mean, but I guess if you wanted to, you could raise this up, and then you could just pull this out, and now you got it in the convertible mode. So that's kind of cool. Kind of the convertible mode like the Speed Champion. It would have been nice if they could have, you know, included a little top for it, so you could have had it either way. All right, so our last step is putting the tires together. So you obviously got fat tires and small tires. So the fat ones are the rear tires. Just slip these on here like that. It don't matter which side that is which, because the writing on it's the same. All right, there you go. That is the completion of the Toyota Technic Supra. And we're all done. So now we've built the Speed Champion version and the Technic version. So if you've enjoyed the Speed Champion version, you'll enjoy this version. And yeah, they do show that, you know, you can remove the top if you want. I think I'll probably display it with the top on because I've already got, you know, the one without the top on it. There's a really nice photo of the real car. So, but like I said, I'll probably just display this one with the top on it, just so that way I don't, you know, don't lose it. Because this one doesn't have a top. So there you go. There's your supers for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you give me a like, and we'll see you next time. Bye.